Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Sagittarius season, which is actually your opposite sign. So whenever you're in kind of your opposite sign energy, there's an opportunity to align on a deeper and greater level, but it does require kind of getting out of your usual mode of being, and it can be challenging, but I'm kind of feeling it's not so much for you guys at the moment. We've got Sword 10 Uranus Gemini has come out. So here you are coming out as one of the main energies. And this is where you just kind of put a stop to something, put a stop, put an end. That's it. So that's kind of where I feel like, it's just resolved inside your mind. No more. This is not happening anymore. Now, this could be related to anything, but it can also just be related to something that you believe. I actually just feel like it's just like, I'm just getting, your mind has just gone, no. So, and I actually feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is a really good thing because you're realizing something just is not working for you or is not right for you. So let's see what other energy is coming out for you. There is actually, like Gemini, this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, and I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are to get the more holistic view of what's going on for you. And Gemini, this is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But also there's an interesting, there's a new moon coming up in this period and a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. So this is something that's going to actually have quite an impact on you. We've got Pentacle 5, Venus, Taurus. And so this is where I love the fact that, and eclipses can be endings. They can be endings, new beginnings. They can kind of happen very quickly. And we're seeing this here. Something ends very quickly and you're letting go of something that no longer resonates for you, particularly in relation to your value, how you felt valued within a situation or whether you value something anymore. It's just kind of like, no, I don't need to put up with that anymore. And this could be to do with a form of income, an old form of income that you're wanting to walk away from. It could be a relationship that you just go, not putting up with that anymore. We've got Sword 5, Uranus, Aquarius. So you've got a lot of Uranus around, which really says to me that eclipse is going to have, it's very Uranian eclipse energy, and I feel like that's going to have a big impact on you. And really with those 2 5s and the 10, you are saying goodbye to a conflict in your life, something that has you are just done with. So, and this feels really, really good. Really, really good for you, Gemini. So let's see. And you can find yourself in a very different mental space after this, and it feels clearer, it feels brighter, it feels freer. So I think there's a lot of clearing out of mental debris or clutter or a belief system. There's a lot, suddenly I feel like there's a lot more space, a space inside your mind, space inside, just feels like there's more space around you, however that applies to you. So, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, now I've kind of released all that was taking up a lot of my energy and my own, taking up a lot of space inside my world. And now it's like, okay, I've kind of got a bit of a blank slate as what do I want to fill this with now? So let's see what we've got. Let's say happiness, okay? Fill it with some happiness. This 10 of Cups, something that's going to work long-term for you as well. Could be a long-term relationship, just something that brings that long-term happiness. Can be very creative. Crossed by the High Priestess. So this is kind of interesting because what I'm getting with this, the High Priestess can represent intuition. It can also, what I'm getting is that it actually represents fate. So meaning that it represents luck. This is not lucky. This is not something that's just, I'm happy because something lucky has happened to me. I'm happy because I've actually made this decision. I'm in control. I'm empowered with this. This is fate stepping in. This is something that no longer exists in my world. So it feels really good. The Hanged Man. So there is an energy of sacrificing something and enlightenment as well coming in. This is what we were talking about, Gemini. This is it. This is what's happening deep down, this beautiful alignment. And with the Sagittarius energy of temperance, boom. This is just fabulous energy coming in for you here with the Ace of Wands. And I feel like it's quite sudden. It just suddenly like, boom, it's gone. Like you can make a decision like that. And suddenly once you decide, you decide. That's it. There's no going back. Can't change your mind. It's Ace of Wands. So yeah, the new energy is coming through here. 9 of Wands, just a little bit of letting go of the old cycle still coming through. But yeah, there's something very new that you're going to start developing, this new idea or passion that's coming through, which is actually very exciting. Let's see, you're presenting as the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you've been going between these two energies for a while now, and there's still a little bit of juggling, but yeah, 9 of Cups, but a lot of fulfillment and happiness around with this, which is nice. King of Cups in terms of hopes and fears. There could be somebody that you're wanting to connect with very deeply. And the 6 of Pentacles, this is, you know, the 2 cards of balance have come in with Temperance and the 6 of Pentacles. And we have Justice as well, also holding the scales. So, wow, balance has something that was very, very much out of balance, and it feels like something within yourself. You know, the fact you've got the card of the 2 of Pentacles, which can mean something was out of balance, something wasn't aligned to you. Boom, out it goes, and in comes something much more aligned and much more of balance with you. So I think this is fantastic energy for you, Gemini. I just think it's amazing. So yeah, the situation is the 10 of Cups crossed by the High Priestess. So the High Priestess itself is not a negative energy. This could actually, you know, it's usually a very, very positive energy. You know, the 10 of Cups we talked about, it can be a very highly creative time. It does represent happiness, and not only happiness for you, but maybe for other people around you as well. And when it's got the 10 of Cups energy, you've got 2 10s. So this can actually show that you've released yourself emotionally from something as well, and you're ready to start a new cycle of happiness that's coming in, that you're thinking, right, I want it to actually get to where I want it to get to now. I really want to be happy with this. And that's my main aim. You know, if I'm thinking of a long-term goal, I'm thinking about what makes me happy. So the High Priestess, interestingly, could be also related to someone around you that's blocking you, that's very important to you. And it might just be that they're blocking your happiness at this moment in time. And there's a cycle that needs to be stopped around that. And that's actually, I feel like, what you're doing here. And you probably you'll know from the fact that there's probably been a bit of conflict and tension around this relationship as well. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Hanged Man. This is really, you know, it's a fantastic energy because it's seeing things from different perspective, turning things upside down, getting answers from looking at things from different angles. And it's an enlightening energy. You know, you're suddenly seeing something, and once you see it and you know it and you realize what's happening, then boom, it's out. You can't do it anymore. And so this is, you know, the Hanged Man can actually be an interesting energy of, you know, this is probably right in the forefront of your mind of needing to let something go. What is it that you want to keep? What is it that you need to let go of here? Plus also I'm getting themes of someone being martyrish, and I feel like it's connected to this High Priestess energy, that someone was kind of playing the victim, and it's kind of letting go of that. So yeah, it's kind of like, no, not doing that. So at the base, and this could be a part of you, you know, we all have that energy as well. So, but I do feel like this is more you're seeing the dynamics with somebody, or a dynamic where people are playing that way, and you're kind of like, no, I'm stepping into a much more empowered energy where I'm owning my own thoughts. I'm owning my own belief systems. I'm owning my own cycles, where I realize that I've put myself in a situation like the 5 of Pentacles, but here you are moving out of that into the 6 of Pentacles. So this is where you kind of, you know, when you are in your opposite sign energy, it is very much a sense of you are given obstacles, you are given challenges, and we're seeing that with the 2 5s. But you're meeting this immediately, just shutting it down, going, boom, okay, now I know what to do. So at the base, we have the Temperance card. So this is the card of Sagittarius. It represents balance and alignment, and it's alignment of soul and spirit to your human world. So it's aligning, and a new path opens that is more aligned to who you are and what you are here to do. So the Temperance energy can also be thinking of, you know, aligning you to a new path, a new direction, but that direction might be something that is also related to your belief systems and also related to your long-term goals, particularly in relation to your heart and your happiness here. So I feel like there could be a bit of a reset hit on some of those things. You know, you might find yourself suddenly with new goals or new things that you're looking at here. So, yeah, interesting. And so I feel like you've been pulled out of one energy and just instantly placed into another, however that works. And whilst it might be like, how did I appear here? It's kind of like, this is better. This is better. And it's, instant. So the Ace of Wands in the recent past, this is where, you know, with that Five of Pentacles, it's kind of like there's been a realization that this situation hasn't been good for you. And this is where you're thinking of doing something else, a new goal, a new aim, a new desire, a new passion has come up here, where it's like suddenly an old area just isn't, you realize that you want to get out of that and that that's not good enough anymore. So this is where you're thinking, right, I want to be doing something different with my career, or I want to be doing something, you know, there's a new relationship forming and I'm getting out of some old patterns around relationship or an old relationship. So there's this, it's the idea of it starting to stir, something starting, like stirring, and it's kind of, this can't exist with this old energy here. It's clearing out a lot of that old. In the near future, you've got the Nine of Wands. So this is where you're being asked to release an old struggle from the past. And this is where you can be feeling like kind of at the very tail end of something, thinking, I've kind of, is it going to end? Like it's kind of like it's inside your mind, it's ended, and it just takes a little while for it to, in real life, to kind of tie up the loose ends. So the Nine of Wands, you could be feeling just a little bit, it's the wounded warrior, you know, you can be feeling a bit jaded and tired and just like, I just need to let this go. So it is a good time to be looking at your energy levels, looking at your health, just understanding that you're at the tail end of something, and to not worry if you're not feeling like you have heaps of energy to put into this new thing just yet, because you will, but you need to kind of release that first. So that's okay. This is you. You're coming in as the Two of Pentacles, and this is where, you know, you might have been going back and forth about something for a while, but this is something has been out of balance. You've been juggling a lot of energies, a lot of things, and it could be that you're feeling quite stretched with where it is that you're being pulled in two different directions. So this could also be where you've been juggling money. It can be related to that as well. You know, you're just creating this delicate balancing act to keep things afloat, to keep things on a light, to keep things kind of okay. And this could be related to a relationship as well that we're seeing here. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe there's been treading on eggshells, or there's been a lot of tension, and you just, or whatever it is, you're just really trying to keep that delicate balance, to keep it, you know, to keep it alive, if you know, to keep it going. But I feel like you're just kind of like, no, I'm not doing, I can't do that anymore. So the Nine of Cups is in the energy surrounding you. This is fulfillment and happiness. Things are starting to line up for you here, and it's right next to that Ace of Wands. So this is where it's kind of interesting, because making space for that old is creating a really lovely space within your heart as well for this lovely new energy. So there's something that's very fulfilling around you, and it might be something new that's coming in that is really, you know, starting to realize what that means, or that there's something new that you could step into that could be a lot more fulfilling. So that actually feels good. In the hopes and fears, we've got the King of Cups. This is kind of like a person that could be a Scorpio or a water sign, could be Pisces, Cancer, or someone with those kind of qualities. They feel quite, this energy feels quite intense and quite deep. There's emotions that run deep here. So I do feel like this is, I kind of feel like this is someone around you. And so this is, it's interesting because this energy, I don't know if it is a hope or a fear. It's just this very intense energy around you. This might be your own emotions. This might be your own deep feelings that are coming up, and that you're working with and wanting to be master of your emotions, not have them overwhelm you. So, but if that's the case, and that I think that is definitely what it is, that this, if there's someone coming in as a catalyst to that, they're connecting you kind of on a deeper level to something, on a deeper emotional level. So it could be that I kind of feel like this King of Cups energy, if this is someone around you, is someone quite intriguing and mysterious, someone that might have a few barriers up, but at the same time there's a bit of a magnetic attraction to them. So it feels like there's something that is kind of, and the reason for this is to activate that heart energy, that deeper heart energy. So because we are looking at these two energies of the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So yeah, interesting coming in. That's an intriguing little relationship or person in your life there, I can see coming in. But we have as outcome the 6 of Pentacles, which is balance. This is where balance is restored, particularly on a resource level. This is where, incomes can equalize. So if you're in a partnership, either you or your partner may get a pay rise, so you're kind of earning the same amount of money. Or if it's not about that, it could be around the work around the home, who pays the bills, who does the cleaning, who does the cooking, who does the washing up, all these kind of little jobs. And it can also be, it doesn't have to be related to a part. Well, it is about give and take within relationships as well. So there usually is a partnership here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a work partnership. It can be work friend. It can be relationship to money. It can be relationship to just friends in general or family. So the interesting thing with the 6 of Pentacles is that for some of you, this could be a pay rise or some money, a small sum of money coming, a bit of extra money coming in, however that presents. And so this kind of feels like it balances things up. It aligns you more on a resource level in that you're feeling more, okay, I just feel better about things. I feel a little bit more secure, but just feels like there's a little bit more. So someone actually might be wanting to invest some time or energy into you. The 6 of Pentacles can sometimes represent small gifts coming to you in some way. And that doesn't have to necessarily be like a material possession. That can be someone giving you their time or giving you their love or energy, however that, even respect. So this 6 of Pentacles is a nice energy, and this might be you as well wanting to invest. So it can go both ways, because it could be you going, I've got a little bit of extra money at the moment. I might want to look at where I can be investing this to be getting more bang for my buck. So, or time and energy, and where you want to invest that as well. So yeah, it just feels like there's a little bit more of what you need in order to kind of move forward, which feels really good. We have at the base the Justice card. So this is a Libra energy, fellow air sign. And this is very much about, we have those scales again, but this is about fairness, about something being fair. And I feel like if something was definitely not fair, it's being realigned in your life. Now, the Justice energy, I'm kind of getting the words impartiality, in that this is not, what they're saying is this was going to balance out no matter what. This is just an energy that's coming in, that bringing balance. It's not apportioning any blame or judgment to anyone and saying, well, you shouldn't have done that, or you should have given them more of this. It's just kind of like, boom, no emotion, just pure truth and wisdom and fairness. Boom, we're bringing it in and aligning it to your world. I'm kind of being shown in quite a big way, in quite a holistic way. So this could affect any kind of area. I feel like it's kind of affecting all of it, because the Temperance energy and the Justice energy, it brings an overall energy. And with the Temperance energy comes in, things start to flow a lot better. And it's just this sense of calm that comes over, and you don't even sometimes realize, and I feel like it's particularly related to you, but I don't feel like, you and your sense of self and how you've been treated, or even treating yourself, or what you've been allowing things in, or whatever it is, it's this sense that suddenly things start to feel a lot smoother and easier, and calmer, and sometimes you don't realize it's out of balance until it does come back into balance. So this Justice energy can also represent, while we're talking about balance and alignment, new contracts. So this can be bringing you closer to some kind of contract that is related to, we've got money here, a money contract, plus we've also got a relationship contract, so it could be a soulmate contract. But it does feel like contracts of some sort could be coming up as as something that you're looking at in terms of just how they're working, in terms of the balance and the fairness in your life. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Gemini. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but speaking of balance and alignment, the 2022 readings and the forecast for 2022 yearly readings are out, and the link for that is in the description box below. I'd love it if you come over and have a look at that. We're going to go through the year and go month by month, and also a general overview of what's coming in for you. So I'd love it if you come over for that. The link for that is in the description box below. And I was just kind of thinking 222 because we've got the 6, it equals 6, and it is around partnerships and alignment. And so, yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really important year for you. It says, I release all criticism. So that's kind of where we're getting the impartiality, impartiality energy. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Okay, fantastic. And this one says, I am safe and it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. So that's a fantastic energy, because I do see you clearing out something that was taking a lot of space in, like, I got given the word junk. Some junk in your life. However that may apply. It's a kind of a fairly loaded term, but that was the term I was given. And creating way for new experiences which feel much more aligned to you, which is actually really great energy. So let's pull a charm for you, Gemini. And we have, interesting, the peace symbol coming through. So peace. Choose peace. And actually, it's a couple of things happening here. I actually do get peace. I don't often get it with this peace symbol. It's often something else. But I do get that. Look, have a look at how peace is operating. And it's kind of like a fairly general term you can throw out there. And we all know what it is, but how much of us actually think about it deeply, or how much of us actually truly feel it? So it's kind of, for whatever reason, saying that now you've created this space. Do you want to bring some peace in with it? And the other energy that I'm getting with this for you, Gemini, is that it is around standing in your own power, standing on your own 2 feet, standing in your own independence, and actually knowing that you have the truth and confidence to take something on and do it in your own terms. So it is this very empowering energy that's coming through for you, which is actually really fantastic. So that's kind of the reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to look at what's happening when we're clearing out all this the old end of the cycle. What else is coming in with this balance here of the 6 of Pentacles, things balancing out. Where's that going in the future and the future beyond? Let's take a look at that and see what's happening with all of that. And with this big alignment that's coming in, there may be asking some more questions about these contracts that are coming through as well. So that's all coming into the extended reading. We're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships, and really focus in on those 3 areas. So I'd love it if you come over. The link for that is in the description box below. Usually pin it to the comments as well. And also just a reminder that the 2022 readings are out, and the link for that will be in the description box below as well. So if this is where we're leaving each other, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you appreciate this content, and because it lets YouTube know that you are enjoying the content and also helps with the growth of the channel. So take care, Gemini, and look forward to seeing you next time.